I am with a group of people from Lansing and Detroit and Grand Rapids, and we are here to address the fact that it's really messed up that the 20 leaders of our world are addressing issues that affect 6 million people, and just addressing the whole idea of imperialism and free trade and how that's just really messed up, and we want to take it back.
Critiquing the growth-oriented global market, looking at how economic growth does not provide for the well-being of all people and is destructive of our environment. We're also looking at the values that could carry us into a new economic model and alternative structures that are rising up and showing us another way of operating.
My name's Kevin May. I came back for the week from Penn State, and I was working over the summer with the Three Rivers Climate Convergence, and today this is my sign. I think everybody should check out this book and a lot of other good books, so thank you.
G, like G-E-E, 20 is a lot less than 6 million.
Yeah.
Since the day we in Pittsburgh heard that the White House had moved the G20 summit to Pittsburgh just a few short months ago, we have felt an urgent need and responsibility to demonstrate our opposition to its destructive policies and to show how they have affected people right here in Pittsburgh. We need to show the world that the G20 is not welcome in Pittsburgh. The city government has tried to roll out the red carpet for them, but we need to show that you are the ones we welcome.
Can you tell me a little bit about what that was? Do you mind if I record it?
They're shamans of the Three Rivers.
In a few minutes, we're going to be stepping off for East Park. We have some very exciting speakers left. Hang with us. 13 years ago, on my birthday, I went to the United Nations to present a complaint to the UN for U.S. violations of the Declaration of Human Rights. This campaign was organized and led by a former welfare mother from Philadelphia, the founder of the Kensington Welfare Rights Union, and a leader now in the Poor People's Economic Campaign for Human Rights. As they went around the country collecting stories of the women whose lives were ruined by Clinton's so-called welfare reform, they wrote wonderful songs, including, well, I went down to the rich man's house and I took back what he stole from me, took back my dignity, took back my humanity. Now he's under my feet, under my feet, under my feet. He's under my feet. Ain't gonna let the system walk all over me.
Money for jobs and education. Money for jobs and education. Money for jobs and education.
On the poor!
Stop the war!
On the poor!
Stop the war!
Beehive Collective is an all-volunteer group of educators and activists and artists, and we work collaboratively to produce these graphics that we use pictures to tell stories about really complicated global political issues. And we're here at the G20 today showing the banners and distributing as many posters as possible with topics like free trade agreements, U.S. military intervention, coal mining and fossil fuel use in general. And we're just trying to get folks, provide folks with tools that they can use to teach each other about these really important topics, these really pertinent topics that we all need to understand. And we do touring all over the country and sometimes outside of the United States as well, giving presentations and these storytelling workshops where we retell very real stories about that we've heard from people on the ground, the people who are most affected by these issues, and and all of those stories are encoded in our graphics. That's all I got.
Hi guys, at Michigan State. I'm Cindy Sheehan, and I just want to encourage you and urge you to stand up for what you believe in. There's thousands of people here who are risking a lot and sacrificing a lot to make the world a better place. Peace.
And what about you, sir? What would you like to say to young students out there?
Protest war. Don't join up. Stop the nonsense.
Alright, so I can say anything? I can say anything?
You can say anything you want.
So I came here to protest the G20, I guess for many reasons, but I think they basically represent inequality in an undemocratic system. And one of the things that I most noticed was the police brutality, actually. Marching yesterday and even watching the news, I think the police used unnecessary force, often even in the situation where the protesters were simply exhibiting their right to assembly and not provoking the police in any manner. And it's just very difficult to watch these things and see people in this country who are not upset at this just outrage. Police using their power and oppression to basically silence the people.
Green tent by the top of the steps.
Thank
you.
Okay. Just to do the music portion of it?
Yeah, and I mean also we're supportive of it.